thief in the night, without a sign, without a warning. We are ready and prepared to fight. Raise up your swords, don't be afraid. Is it true what they say? The words are weapons, and if it is, then everybody best stop stepping. Cause I got 10 in my pocket that'll bend you, locking on top of all of these rockets. Saying come with me, wait, it's just about to break. It's more than I can take. Everything's about to change. I feel it in my veins. It's not going away. Everything's about to change. There's a war going on inside of me. To not be afraid. There's a war going on inside of me.
Corner here. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Sam Bachman.
Beaten down the outside, give the win to Patrick Spangler. He
Four, not enough. Jack hit, gets the win here at Eldora tonight.
Jackie trying to counter, won't get there. Dino wins to the 358s.
flag waves, give it to the Samaconda, Sam Bachman.
Trevor Garou got the flag in sight, and he will get the victory here.
Door shut, final time off of 4. Christensen takes the checkered flag.
And it's a close race. It's going to be Shreves getting the win with Grammy.
Final time through 3 and 4. Checkered flag waves, give it to Gavin Chatham. Light some fireworks for the 007. Brockman brings home the win. The Iceman brings home the win. Give it to Chad Griggs.
Yo, 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 tune in, don't miss Shaggy TV, hit him with the twist. Gang on deck, let's pick up the pace. Remote in hand, it's a cartoon race. Where are you, Shaggy TV? Catch the vibes, come roll with me. Jinkies, yeah, it's action-packed. Scooby snacks and a mystery crack. Flip the channel, hit the screen. Velma's got the clues, keep it clean. Fred in the whip, Daphne looking mean. Shaggy on the snacks, munching every scene. Zoinks, got ghosts in the room. Monsters lurk, smell the cartoon fumes. Fog thicker than my uncle's perfume. Solve it quick, then straight to the tune. Where are you, Shaggy TV? Catch the vibes, come roll with me. Jinkies, yeah, it's action-packed. Scooby snacks and a mystery crack. Spooky vibes with the laugh on top. Masked villains, every case non-stop. Trapdoor falls, but the plan don't flop. Cue the laugh track, tick tock, tick tock.
We are live on the Coast to Coast Racing Network for your Stevers Garage. M&M Customs 358 Modifieds here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Frank DeHoffage and Stryker, your top 3 here in practice. But that's going to all change because we're about to roll it over into qualifying here. 21 cars set to go out and play here in Wheatland, Missouri. So we shouldn't need the B main tonight. That's got to be the big story here, I'd say. We've been running a B main here every night so far this season, and to not have one now, big deal. See what the hot dog man here does. Lap number 1, Trevor Frank. Coming across this stripe. Here we go, the 121. Going to be quick time because he's the first time, but, man, they're going to fall down quick. Barry Wallace jumps to the top of the charts, the 210 machine. He's quickest out of 9. Can the 210 go even faster? Find a little bit more time. Climb that ladder. Harold Klump does, but it's going to knock him down to 3rd because Chad Lackey swinging the baseball bat on lap number 2 with a 14.96. Chad Lackey, what a lap. Sammy B, Sam Bachman. Here we go in the 007, but that's not for long. The Hoffagen takes it over on his second and final time. But Bachman, can he go any quicker? He can't. 15:04 the second time around. Well, Mike Weeda, what can he do here? Second and final time. He can't do it. Brian Dickens, he gets P3 on his second and final lap. We've got Tom Atlas and Brennan Lacey not running any time there, as we do have 21 drivers set to go here. Like I say, though, big thank you to Stever's Garage and M&M's Customs. They're for coming on board this year and, well, helping pay the bills to me. As couldn't do these broadcasts, get paid, pay the bills without them. So we do indeed appreciate it. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for heat race number 1 for your 358 modifieds. Rounding out the field, the 051 of Putt Putt Clay, Chris Stofferson. Row 3 to the top shelf, the 513 of the Brewerton Beast, Jeff Barker, to his inside, the Missile. Mike Stryker, row 2 to the top shelf, your quick time in the 21. The Wild Child, Jonathan Hoffagen, to his inside, the 66 of Chad Lackey. And row 1 for heat race number 1 to the outside, the 32 of the Ant-Man, Anthony Morano, and starting on the pole, the 227 of Justin Haslett. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. The 227 on the inside, the 32 up top. I know where I wanted to be in the sprint car today. I wanted to be on the inside, but where I wanted to be had me finish 11 seconds behind your leader. I was barely on the lead lap. Good guys inside. Let's see what we got. Green flags high. It's time to let them fly. 8 laps to play. Heat race number 1 is underway. 227 slides up, shuts the door. Here comes the Ant-Man, but he's got some company downstairs. That's Stefan LaFrance, 115 machine, making it 3 wide on the inside, but he's got to duck away. Lick his chops there, cut back in line, the 115, a.k.a. the 66 of Chad Lackey. He's going to be stuck in third. Watching the battle here for the lead. Anthony stuck on the bottom. He's going to tuck back up in line. Had to do that quick. Good Chad Lackey. He's going to fill the gap here. Here comes to Hoffagen. He had a quick race car. Clearly the fastest out of all the drivers in qualifying. But right now, you want to be up top. That's where you need to be. Race cars lining up. Nowhere to go. You see Lackey tucking down to the inside. Trying to make it work. But, man, it's all for naught. Lackey going to tuck right back up there in line. Now the Wild Child going to follow him down low. That's going to be his friend if he's got that mirror on. But meanwhile, we're halfway. There's 4 to play. Coming to 3 to go this time by. And Haslett is absolutely loving this thing. If he can hold on to a win here in heat race number 1, we all know what that means. He's going to lead us to our 30 lap. Amen. Can he hold on for 2 more trips here in Wheatland, Missouri? Lackey going to send it in here, battling for second, the 115 machine. Can he get it done? Got it done last week at Williams Grove. Can he go 2 for 2? He needs to do a lot. He's only got 1 more lap to do it. Anthony goes down and shuts the door, but it's Haslett's final time down the backstretch. Into 3 and off of 4. Checkered flag set the wave. Haslett gets it done, and the battle for second is going to be Morano by a nose over Lackey to Hoffagen, Stryker, Barker, and Christofferson. starting lineup for heat race number 2. 14 of Brennan Lacey going to tail the field. Yo 66 of the strut, Mike Wheatland to the top shelf of row number 3 to his inside. The 121 of Trevor Frank. Row 2 to the outside. The 007 Sammy B. Sam Bachman to his inside. The 19 of Harold Plum. And row number 1 for heat race number 2 at the Lucas Oil Speedway to the outside. The 883 of Bud Molyneux, and starting on the pole, the 099, the Gears Unlimited machine of Billy Roberts. We got Butters out there watching. We got Megan. We got Dodge Smith. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? We know who Megan's rooting for. We know Butters is rooting for Venom. Here's the green flag. Set the wave. 8 laps to play. Heat race number 2 is underway. Full contact. Sam in the 883. Bachman goes around off the nose of Lacey, I believe. Guida, he gets a big piece. Those 3, big trouble. But meanwhile, the front 4, they're going to run away. Maybe going to play. Harold Klump swinging the baseball bat down low. Can he find any grip in that 19? Harold maybe finding some grip where others couldn't in heat race number 1. This is a good run by Mr. Klump here. I'm impressed by what the 19's been able to do here. Coming to 5 to go. 5 fingers in the air. Harold Klump, oh, he just may have gave it up there. Got a little tight on entry. Meanwhile, side by side behind. Molyneux on the bottom. The hot dog up top. And well, Harold Klump, he says, not so fast. The 19, he's looking to kick some you know what. Side by side, Harold Klump takes the lead into 3. Everybody, look at me. Harold Klump leads the way. 3 laps left to play in Missouri. Oh, he goes up, seals the deal. Harold Klump ain't playing around. 2 sticks in the air, 2 to go. Harold Klump, man, he's got what it takes. He might win a show. Heat race number 2, arguably the pole. Outside, probably where you want to be here when we get to the A main. White flag waves, 1 more trip around. We got Klump trying to hold on. Billy, can he swing it back? Can he go in for one final drive? Not going to get there. Checkered flag, set the wave. Harold Klump wins heat race number 2. Billy Roberts, the hot dog, Trevor Frank, Bud Molyneux, your top 4. Lacey, Bachman, and Wheatland rounds out the field. Take a look at your starting lineup for heat race number 3. Tom Atlas in that 68 machine rounds out the tail end of the field. Row 3 to the top shelf, the 6 of Scott Thompson. To the inside, the 327 of Terry Walters. Row 2 to the outside, the 122 of Brian Dickens. To the inside, the 210 of Barry Wallace in row 1 for heat race number 3. To the outside, the 56 of Randy Shreves. And starting on the pole, the 79 of Dean Reynolds. Dino's got that black and what are we going to call that? I mean, it's tealish. We could call it aqua. A couple different things we could go with. I like it. Either way, I like it. That's what. Oh. Oh, hey, Uncle Ron. And yeah, Ron, thanks for asking, man. I am getting better. You know, I'm a hypochondriac every day. I think I'm dying and or having another stroke, but it's normally thank God it hasn't been true every day. And man, I've been getting better every day. You know, I'm just a big baby about it, but definitely getting better every day. And man, thankful to still be here. That's for sure. The drivers head into turn 3. Off at turn 4, they look to the sky. The green flag is high. Let's let him fly. 8 laps to play. Heat race number 3 is underway. Oh, Dean Reynolds, he putting belt to you know where. He takes the lead going into 3. 3 wide for second. Brian Dickens edges ahead here. The Stars and Bars moves up to P2. Barry Wallace edging up into 3rd. Maybe not done yet. Gonna take a peek here. Can he get up to 2nd? This is allowing Dino to pull away here in that 79 machine. Dino loving this. Scott Thomason, he's gotten 1 so far. He's gotten around that 327 machine at Terry Walters. But can he get a couple more here? That's what he's going to need to do in that 6 machine. And he's able to gain on him on corner entry, but it's exit. That's where he's struggling. He's throwing it in too hard that he just doesn't have that drive off. And you see the 210 doing. He's gaining a lot of time corner entry, but the Stars and Bars there, that 122. He's gapping him on exit. So good. So pressed on that throttle, but nobody in this heat race as good as this man, Dean Reynolds. He is on it, man. He is just walking away. Almost a full second lead here. 2 laps to go. This is Dino's show. He may be looking for a little more. Now, you know what? This one, he's going to be starting P3 in the A main. He's going to be thinking about a feature win here as we're coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Battle on for 2nd. The 210 takes a peek down low. Not going to get there this time, but Dino driving it off into 3 for the final time. Looks to the sky, checkered flag waves. Dino, reach up and grab it. He wins heat race number 3. Dickens going to come home P2. Wallace 3rd. 4th, Shreves. Walters, Thomason, and Atlas rounds out the field. As I said earlier, no B main needed tonight. You know what we do here. We run the commercials. We step away for a minute or 2, and we'll be right back with your Stever's Garage M&M Customs. A-Main, stick around.
Thank you to all of our sponsors.
We are back live on the Coast to Coast Racing Network, and it's almost time to go play in Wheatland, Missouri for some 358 modified action here in your M&M's Custom Stevers Garage 358 modifieds. Let's get ready to take a look at tonight's starting lineup. Drivers make the call. Tailing the field is going to be the 68 of the world's strongest man, Tom Atlas, row 10 to the outside. The 066 of Mike Weeda to the inside. The 051 of Putt-Putt Clay Christopherson. Row 9 to the top shelf. The 6 of Scott Thomason to the inside. The 007 of Sammy B. The Samaconda Sam Bachman. Row 8 to the outside, the 513 of the Brewerton Beast. Jeff Barker to the inside, the 327 of Terry Walters. Row 7 to the outside, the 14 of Brennan Lacey to the inside, the 15 of the Missile, Mike Stryker. Row 6 to the outside, the 56 of Randy Shreves. To the inside, the 883 of Bud Molyneux. Row 5 to the top shelf. We got the Wild Child in the 21. Jonathan Tehophagen to his inside, the 210 of Barry Wallace. Row 4 to the outside, the Hot Dog in the 121. Trevor Frank to the inside, the 66 of Chad Lackey. Row 3 to the outside, the 122 of the Stars and Bars. Brian Dickens is inside, the 099 of Billy Robertson. Row 2. To the top shelf, the 32 of the Ant-Man, Anthony Morano, into his inside, the 79 of Dean Reynolds in row 1. For your 30-lap A main here at the Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri, to the outside, the 19 of Harold Klumpin, starting on the pole, the 227 of Justin Haslett. Take a look to that sky. The green flag is high. 30 laps to let them fly. Your A main is underway. Haslett going to send it in, open up the can. Here goes Dino. Third to first on the opener. Can he shut the door? He can't. Getting into Billy a little bit. Billy, oh, he's going to tame it down. The horse got all out of balance on him. He's got to settle it down. Meanwhile, 4 wide. Here comes Chad Lackey. Boy, oh boy, that's the Stefan LaFrance machine. Trying to nickel and dime him on the inside of that 115. But he may got to lick the paws here. He may be done on the inside. Little contact behind the 121. Going to cut the grass here. We stay green. 3 wide. Now we cut back to 2 by 2. Oh, baby, baby, baby. The 227 leads the way, but it is all nonsense. Behind him, Dino Berry in the top. Here comes Billy Roberts on the inside. Brian Dickens, he's searching, he's licking, he's anxious. Where's he going to go? You know he wants to do this thing in the 122. He's going to try to make it work here as he enters 1. Off the 2 here, looks underneath the 79. No, Dino shuts the door. Goes up top. The 122 going to peek down low. This is the battle for third. Anthony Morano trying to work underneath that 19. He throws the slide job. He's got it done. Meanwhile, Brian Dickens says, oh, I got it. But the caution flag gonna wave. It's gonna go back to the previous lap. And it looks like Brian Dickens had it at the line. He's gonna get to calm the things down here. As we have a little refresh, try it again. avoids contact there in the back. Wallace goes around. Didn't look too bad. Even pulls it down to the inside, gets off the racetrack. But iRacing decided, hey, caution flag, need a little reset. They're going to make Justin work a little harder here, go after it. And Justin said, what the hell, man? You know, I've done enough of this. Look at my race pass. Kids that I announced for, they're running their speed week right now. I'll be doing mine on Friday. We'll be race 6 to 7. We got our normal Friday night. They're at the Airport Speedway, I believe it's called. I'm watching on TV there in Delaware. Pretty good race. Well, they're qualifying. It's a pretty good race track. Green flag set to wave. We're back underway. Hazlitt. Oh, baby. He got him guessing. I love it. Mr. Hazlitt pulled the trigger way late. And here comes Dino. Dean Reynolds taking advantage here. He moves himself up into, no, he doesn't. Caution flag waves. Car goes around. Barker, I think, got a piece here. Couldn't tell. This may be a different incident. Let's see. No, it's definitely the same incident. Caution flag was for Barker, though, just locking it down and slowing down. Funny how iRacing works sometimes. Let's see, does Lacey get a spot back? No, I don't think he does. But Hazlitt does. We didn't get a full lap in, so are we going to go single file here? That's going to be... And all I'm saying is, I got to go to the number 70's pit stop. Because he's got the last name now. It is Ziegenfuss. So... Ziegenfuss. That guy's definitely going to get talked to by me on Friday. We got to figure that out. We're going to be calling him ZG, you know, I mean, Seafoos. Something crazy. We got to figure that out. Is the green flag set to wave? He drops the hammer. We're back underway. 99, he says, not this time, Dino. Can't let you do it. Going to go down there, shut the door. Here we go. Caution flag going to wave yet again here towards the back. Bud Molyneux goes around this time in the 883. And is about middle of the pack here. Let's see what happened to the 883 machine. Oh, Tahaffagen. So it starts with Tahaffagen. How does he get sideways? Oh, 15 Missile. He just had sights on him. Missile was locked on. Contact, the 007. He's going to get hit hard here on the top shelf. Boom. Some heavy contact. Heavy contact. And Justin Hazlitt continues to lead the way. Oh, you're at Knoebels. They got a couple. I just saw that, Ron. Sorry, I just peeked back over into the coast-to-coast thing. I always look at my chat box, not this one. Sorry, my brain. It sucks. It sucks. You know what? I don't want to curse. But yeah, you're at Knoebels. Didn't they get a couple new roller coasters this year? For some reason, my YouTube algorithm has been showing me a lot of riding roller coasters. I don't know why. It's been pretty cool, though. I've been enjoying it. As the green flag waves, we're back underway. But yeah, I think they got some new roller coasters and stuff. I've never actually been to Knoebels, though. Isn't that out near? Or wait, no, Knoebels may not be out towards Pittsburgh. That may be the Dollywood one. I can't remember. But either way, I know Knoebels, they did get some new roller coasters. I've seen them. As the whole time I talked about roller coasters, I think a caution flag came out. And I do think, let's see what happened. So, caution. There was that contact on the outside between Mike Wheaton and I believe that was Bud Molyneux in the 883. I don't know if Bud's a lap down now. That was close. Somebody isn't happy with someone. Well, I mean, I assume somebody's not happy with some. Normally when I'm upset, you know, I do the revving. I would assume same thing's being done here, but this man, he's maybe not, you know, having as much fun as he could be having, but this is pretty damn fun. You know, you're winning. You'd like it to stay green, you know, so it maybe doesn't take as long. But leading the way. 227, Justin Hazlitt. I almost said Brent Shearer because right now he's P2 in Speed Week qualifying. As the green flag waves, we're back underway. That was a great restart for Hazlitt. Oh, Dino, he got a piece of that tire, I bet. Tried to look underneath that 99. He got run down there a little low, and Dino, he ate some white tire. Not sure if the left front is ruined. But I'm sure it's bent up pretty bad. And here goes the Stéphane Lafrance 115 machine. High, wide, handsome. Can he get it done? Not this time. Man, he is itching. He is wheeling and dealing. He's still got 17 laps left to do it. Plenty of time. But Dino, he was quick earlier. Remember, Dino was a guy I pegged to maybe win this thing. But he can't get out of P3. Every time he gets up to second, a caution flag flies and just kind of stuck there. Inside of P3, we'll see. We'll see what will come of that 79 machine as we look a little further back here. Oh, contact Jeff Barker. He moves down to the inside. There we go. 4 cars running 4 different lanes. Trying to move and groove. See that 21 machine of Tahophagen currently running 13th. As I tell my wife to sit the medicine down because I don't need it. We're green right now. Chad Lackey, he's got Anthony Morano looking underneath him. Oh, and now that we've taken a peek up there a little bit, you see he's getting closer to the leader. He's knocking on Hazlitt's door. The 99. He's got 12 laps to get there. But can he get around Hazlitt? He is close. This is the closest that 99 has been. But the 227, he ain't getting off that top shelf. There ain't no way he came to play. The 99's going to have to earn it on the inside. Anthony Morano and the 122 of Brian Dickens, they find a way around Chad Lackey. Lackey at one point was battling for third here. Now he's back to sixth. The 115. Oh, baby. That is not how Chad Lackey wanted this thing to go. 2/3 of the way through. 9 laps to go. Putt, where the hell did you come from? Started 19th up to 10th. Putt, scratching, clawing. He wants more. Can he get it? Oh, man, shuts the door on the 14 of Brennan Lacey. Bachman also up 9 spots. He started 18th, up to 8th. Can he get a couple more? Running out of time. But Dino holding on to third place, that bottom step of the podium. Brian Dickens, he's scratching. Can he find a way around that 79? Dino securing that inside. Well, we've seen this racetrack go top, but this racetrack right now tonight is not really doing that. As you see Billy Roberts swinging the hammer. He tries to go for it, but he can't do it. Hazlitt leads the way. Coming to 4 laps, 4 to go. Brian Dickens throws the slide job. Can't do it. Reynolds goes down, shuts the door. The stars and bars. He is searching. He is clawing. Going to send it in there one more time. Side by side. 3 more trips around. He's damn near even this time. Brian Dickens is looking for it, but he can't get it off of 2. 2 laps to go. Justin Hazlitt has led 28 of these things. 2 more trips around. Can he bring this one home? Can he get what I believe is his first ever coast-to-coast win? Almost goes over the edge there. He's 1 lap away as the white flag waves. Billy Roberts takes a peek down low, but it's all for naught. Final time down the backstretch. Into 3 and off of 4. Checkered flag waves. Hazlitt gets it done. Roberts P2 and Brian Dickens steals it on the final lap. He comes home P3. Oh, baby. What a battle on that final lap. Let's go back and watch it between Dino and Brian Dickens here while we give those guys a refresh. I mean, that was... Let's go to the white flag here. Let's go to the white. That way I know there's one to go. Oh, so Dickens actually beat him to the white flag. Okay. All right, and then Dino tried to look back underneath. So Dickens got him coming to the white flag. All right, the more you know. The more you know. Now I'm not going to sound like as much of a... Well, let's just say it, as much of a dumb A, when we talk to him, because we got the right info there. Oh, man, Brian, that's where he lost it. Oh, timeout. I missed that. It's good that we're doing this. Oh, wait. I can pull that away. I'll do it with these controls. All right, so that's where kind of clip that tire. He goes up the track. So Dickens, he was running 4th at this moment. He rolls up, gets passed by the 115, and he gets passed by the 32, and all of a sudden he says, what the hell just happened? He's got to put his head down and absolutely go to work. I mean, that... Holy crap,
really messed me up.
And now I pulled you up while you were talking about it, but probably talking to Billy about it. Brother, what a drive. I missed this live. Shame on me. I'm smacking myself for it. I clicked back on that restart, and when I caught Dino hitting the tire, what I didn't catch was, brother, that effed you real bad. That cost you, 2 spots and a lot of time you checking up to not get into Dino. How did we put our head down and get all that back? That's a big recovery there, Brian. Hell of a job, man.
Thank you, buddy. I don't really know. I just I started running that middle line, and it started working pretty good for me. Everybody else was trying to hang out high a little bit, and I just kept with that middle and trying to grab some tack off the bottom and just just trying to make some passes like that, stay consistent with it.
Yeah, and it seemed like, I was kind of impressed, with the way some of you guys were making that bottom middle work. And I think, you kind of mentioned the guys wanting to make that top shelf work. I'd even said during the broadcast, Brian, normally that's what we're used to here, I think, unless the stroke is really throwing me off. I mean, normally you see guys just pound that top shelf, but tonight, man, dude, it was way different. And I kind of noticed it in the sprint car race too this afternoon that I did, where the bottom kind of was the place to be. I mean, did it at all catch you by surprise? I mean, you obviously used it and found that it was there, but did it surprise you?
Yeah, well, I think it was the second heat where Harold and maybe it was Dean was running that line, and I saw the times were pretty decent, and I was like, well, I'm probably gonna have to use that in the race. So I went out and warm up and was making sure I could run it. So I was aiming for that.
Well, Brian, you did a hell of a job, man. It would have been easy to, kind of just give up on that and just hang out there in fifth after Dino kind of messed up and sucked you in it. But man, you put your head down, went to work, and just earned that thing, man. If only this thing was 10 laps more, maybe you go up there and beat the hell out of those guys up front too, because this thing was fast, man. Congratulations on that P3. Who you want to thank?
Well, just got to say congrats to my teammate, Justin Hazlitt, which used to run mostly all asphalt stuff with me, and I got him to come over and start playing with us a little bit on the dirt. I'm glad to see him get the win. On Edge Racing, we've been.
You'd probably know then. I'm going to interrupt you real quick. That's his first win with us, right? I'd said that, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to lie. I didn't want to put the guy down.
First coast-to-coast win, and I believe he got third last Monday. So he's only running Mondays right now, but me and him and Weeda have been working on sets during the week a little bit, trying to get them tweaked. So I'm glad to see the hard work pay off.
Most definitely.
Yeah, got to thank Dirt Track Bank. Got to thank Hammer Down Racing. Got to thank Coast to Coast, everybody everything behind the scenes. I know how much work it takes. Thank you so much. I got to congrats Billy on second. Just had a good race, had a good time. Thank you for the broadcast as always, and just all the boys at On Edge and Hammer Down.
Well, hey man, hell of a job! Congratulations on the podium, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again soon.
Thanks, man.
Brian Dickens coming home P3, and now we get to talk to the man who, well, oh, whoops, where'd my Discord go? There it went. We get to talk to Billy Roberts, the man who brought home P2. Billy, there was a time where, I was kind of worried. I thought that 227 of Hazlitt, I thought he was going to check out, He looked pretty quick, but man, those final, I want to say 12 to 13 laps, brother, that thing kicked in and you slowly reeled him in. Just ran out of time. Talk to us about it, man. You got quicker and quicker the longer it went. Yeah.
I should have tried the middle in 3 and 4. I felt like it was fast, and I just didn't do it. And he was fast on the top. There was no catching him. I mean, I was either going to follow him or I had to find somewhere to go. And I still felt like 1 and 2. I had carried enough speed in 1 and 2 to keep momentum with him, It's 3 and 4 when I tried it the last couple laps, and then I go door to door with him down the front straightaway. I'm thinking, God damn. But, hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, but when you've had the year that, I mean, Billy, I think I've talked to you personally more than I've talked to the FTM team this year. I mean, that's just
well, that's the point.
Yeah, no, but I mean all the drivers, and I mean that's pretty damn impressive. I mean you've had a great year, so it may not always be the wins, but it's the constant podium. So I know it's not the spot you want, but you've got to still be happy with the P2, right? I mean it's maybe not a win, but it's a discipline, to take the seconds, take the thirds when you can get them.
Absolutely. I'm Shaggy. I've told you many times, I don't have to win the race to be happy. I just like a good race. And, you know, if we can finish on the podium, good. If we can, I'm still fine with it. But I like being on the podium for sure. I would have liked to got that win, but it just, I just didn't use my head fast enough.
Well, I'm telling you. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't want to show my hand too quick either because we talked about it in Discord. He was thinking about going down there too because his teammate Brian behind me was running that. So, but
yeah, that's kind of what Brian was saying. He was saying that he was making all that time up in the middle, and I was wondering, how much communicating they were actually doing. But it's one of those where if you're the leader, he's so quick up top, he doesn't want to give it up. He's going to force somebody to make the move down low. And he got such a good restart there with, I forget how many were left to go, your final green, but like 17 to go. I think he gapped you guys by a little over half a second. He nailed that restart. And I think by the time, you were able to put the pressure to him, you weren't really able to, get there with enough time to do anything. Do you kind of agree?
Oh, I agree. I just waited too long to make a move, but all in all, it was good. The setup was perfect. And our cars are set up to run, long distance, long green flag laps. These caution after caution after caution is not good for what we got. So the longer we run, the faster the car will get.
Well, hell of a job, man. Congratulations on the P2. Who we want to thank on the good run, Billy?
Oh, what is it? M&M that sponsors it. Gears Unlimited, Battalion Motorsports, A&J Landscaping, Pizza Shop, Wheel Pave, KC Steel, supply all of my real life sponsors too. And you, Shaggy, for doing it. And Coast to Coast for giving us a place to go.
A hell of a job, man. Congratulations on yet another podium, man. Look forward to talking to you again next week.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Billy Roberts bringing home P2. And let's go ahead. I don't know. I know that we're at a smaller track, so let's go ahead. Let's restart that thing. The last green flag run. And let's go ahead and bring up the man
Meow.
There we go. Who got his first ever win here in the Coast to Coast Racing League. Justin Hazlitt, man, congratulations, brother. You're a winner. You were taking him to the whipping post there that first half of the race. Second half got a little bit closer, but man, you were like glue on that outside. Nothing was going to get you off of it, man. It was on the rails. How'd it feel tonight?
Yeah, it felt, especially the first 15 laps, it felt great. It really did. But man, when that track started to slick out, I probably should have moved to the middle a little bit sooner. But I was just talking to my teammate Brian. I had enough of a gap behind where I didn't want to risk making the move to the middle and possibly losing that time. So I was going to let Billy behind me risk it and make the move to the middle. And then those last couple of laps where he really closed up the gap on me, I damn near rolled over the top side 2 laps in a row because I was definitely getting a little nervous.
Yeah, but, and I kind of saw you do that through 3 and 4. I talked about a little bit. You were riding so high, and we all kind of get that feeling in our stomach when we get up there close. What was that like? How close were you to going up and over? You had to have a knot in your stomach there.
Oh, when you can see the right rear and kind of squat down and the left side tires start to come up, you pushed it a little too far that time. It was definitely a little too close for comfort.
Well, this race was, hell, it was kind of like 3 different chapters. We had so many caution flags in the beginning. How tough is it for you to come out and, those 1 lap runs, Justin? How do you find your rhythm? How are you so good at go out there and not make any mistakes? Whereas me, there's a reason I'm sitting up here in the booth talking to you. I would have drove it up there over the edge. I would have made some mistake having all those brakes. How do you stay on your rhythm, man? How do you stay on your game?
Won a lot of asphalt late model races to be able to be a little bit calmer under those conditions. But it's not my rhythm. I'm trying to disrupt the other people's rhythm. When you're the one leading, and you're especially like restart after restart after restart, it's kind of my job to kind of throw everybody else off of their rhythm. so that they can never really attack me. So that's kind of what I was trying to do. Sometimes you make a mistake and they end up getting you. Sometimes you don't, but that's at least the plan going into it.
I'm so glad you said that, dude. Justin, I had a damn stroke a month and a half ago, so my brain sucks. And when you said that, that sparked me. I remember now when you got those guys guessing on that restart. I loved it because in my heart, I'm an asphalt guy. My dad absolutely loves NASCAR. I come from the asphalt stuff, so there's a big piece of me that loves your restart games. When those guys are trying to jump you on the restart coming out of 4, and you get to play the game where they've got to hit the brakes and back it up, how good does it feel then when you get to hit that loud pedal and you gap them by 3/4 of a second going into 1? You win. You won the prize there. I mean, that's huge when you get to catch them like that.
Absolutely. So I grew up racing dirt carts around in the Virginia Beach area and stuff like that. So I ran like Dixieland and all that kind of stuff. And one of the things you learn in those, especially when you're the one out front and you're the one leading there, is they're gonna sit there and they're gonna keep tapping your bumper before you go on that restart. They're gonna keep tapping it. As soon as you get the big hit, that's when you go. And that's all I was waiting for there. But I still stayed within the confines of going at the orange tire and all that. But I wasn't gonna jump it.
Oh, most definitely, man. You control the restarts. You're leading. You earned it. That was clean in my eyes. I loved it. It's a nice game that really not enough people play, and brings a new element. It was nice to see, Justin. Congratulations on the big win, man. Who you want to thank?
I want to thank everybody over at On Edge Racing. The main guys that run it right now are with me are Brian Dickens and Mike Weeda. Me and Brian put in a lot of work on these setups throughout the week, it's my first time coming in the dirt, so I'm trying to get in there, learn how these 358 modifieds are working, what works with them setup wise, and trying to build up a nice little repertoire of setups to move on to the future. And then I also have to thank my mom, otherwise she will yell at me, so thank you, Mom. And that is it.
Well, hey, hell of a job, man. Congratulations on the first of what's going to be many, man. You bring a lot of talents to this. It's going to be fun watching you get better and better, man. Congratulations on the big win, and go get a couple more, Justin.
Awesome. Thank you, Shaggy. Shaggy, have a good night. Justin
Hazlitt picks up his first win here in the Coast to Coast Racing League, and I'm telling you, dude, hearing that kid talk, it was nice. It was really nice hearing the way he talks about restarts because, I don't necessarily do it like that, but I'd like to think in my head, I do control the restarts like that. It's very fun when you see a guy come out and, take control. And that's exactly what he did. So, man, hopefully we're talking to that guy a lot more this season, but we're going to step away here for a couple minutes. I got to go get a drink so I can take the medicine my wife brought out here for me to take 45 minutes ago. I'm going to be in trouble. So stick around here on the Coast to Coast Racing Network.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
We are live on the Coast to Coast Racing Network for your Triple G Aces Up, Triple G Pyrotechnics, Aces Up Sim Sports, Renegade Sprint Cars here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. 18 cars set for tonight's A main. See who's going to pull out on the racetrack first here for qualifying. I believe they just did the advance. See who's out on the racetrack first. Bob did good, but Trevor Frank getting pretty close. Or Jack hit, I mean. See how close Trevor Frank is. But the gentleman here, he's going to rip around. Gentleman going to sling it in there. 13:029 for lap number 1. Patrick Spangler, meanwhile, 12:84. He's your quick time. The high side banger comes around, second and final time. The 12:840. He goes even quicker. Lap number 2. Stephen Goldner goes P3. Dino comes around P8. Yeah, he's going to be knocked out of that invert spot now. You wanted to be, I think, 7th or 8th. They'll probably have 2 heat races, I would think. 18 guys. Chad Griggs goes purple green. You know what that means. Quick time. Chad Griggs. He's at the top of the charts. He goes even quicker the second time around. 12:826. The 270. Burning it down. here in Wheatland. Great lap by Chad Griggs. No Gavin Chatham tonight. I think that stinks because we had Gavin this afternoon. He must have some people to under arrest tonight. Let's take a look at that starting lineup for heat race number 1. First of 2 heat races for your Triple G Pyrotechnics Aces Up Sim Sports 360 sprint cars. Rounding out the field, the 36 of Barry Goldner, row 4. To the outside, the 181 of Jeffrey Kemper. To the inside, the 14 of Brennan Lacey. Row 3 to the top shelf, the 79 of Dino. Dean Reynolds. To the inside, the 016 of Jeremy Christensen. Row 2 to the outside, the 270 of the Iceman. Chad Griggs. To the inside, the 09 of the Teddy Bear, Ted York. And row 1 for heat race number 1 to the outside, the 56 of Randy Shreves. And starting on the pole, the 217 of the gentleman, Jack Hitt. Lights on the Steve King Foundation pace car go off this time by... Pulls off the racing surface, and we're set to go play. Randy Shreves and Jack Hitt set to lead the field. Whoops. What am I doing? Clicking some button on my mouse that I didn't know was there. We look to the sky. The green flag is high. It waves. Heat race number 1 is underway. Side by side here early for the lead. The Hot Wheels leads the way. Randy Shreves puts the power down. He's got Chad Griggs hunting behind him. The Iceman lurking in the shadows. Sets off fireworks for fun in his off time. Can he have a little bit of fun here in Wheatland? Gonna look to the inside, take a little peek. Think about the slide job this time. No, can't do it. Brennan Lacey, though, he's having trouble. He falls back to the tail end. New leader this time. Chad Griggs throws the slide job. He takes B1. Says, how you like them apples? 4 left to play. He leads the way. Jeff Kemper toe tapping on the outside of the Teddy Bear. Can he get around the 09? Oh, not this time. Ted York working the inside. He's making the bottom work. The Teddy Bear says, what's up, Dino? There's grit down here. I'm going to use it up. Meanwhile, Kemper, he says, where do I go? I'm trying to make it work. He gets into Dino. A little bit of contact. Dino gets a shot. And from, I believe that was, who was that? Couldn't tell, was that Christensen? But we get the white flag waving for Chad Griggs. Final trip around the Lucas Oil Speedway. Into 3. And off of turn number 4. Checkered flag waves. The Iceman gets it done. Shreves P2. Jack Hitt. The Teddy Bear P4. Kemper, Goldner, Christensen, Lacey, and Reynolds rounds out the field. Oh, whoops. Clicked the wrong button. There we go. Starting lineup for heat race number 2. Running out the field, the boss, Ross Corinna in the 10 machine. Row 4 to the outside, the 07 of Cole Katz to the inside, the 9 of Isaac Bowman. Row 3 to the top shelf, the 7 of Bob the Good to the inside, the Hot Dog. In the 121, Trevor Frank. Row 2 to the outside, the 39 of the High Side Banger, Patrick Spengler to the inside, the 30 of Stephen Goldner. And row 1 for heat race number 2 to the outside, the 513 of the Brewerton Beast, Jeff Barker, and starting on the pole, the 32 of the Magic Ant-Man, Anthony Morano. Oh, what's up, Gary? Yeah, I didn't go anywhere. You probably, well, yeah, you were probably talking about that Monday. I wasn't there the one Monday because I was at PA Speed Weeks. I went down to Lincoln Speedway. We were racing for what, $51,000, something like that. I couldn't miss that. Didn't have it in my heart to miss it. As the green flag set the wave. Heat race number 2 is underway. We've got 8 laps to go. Burn it down and play. Oh, Patrick Spengler going to search on the high side. He's going to go high and wide in that 39. Going to run her down now to the inside. 3 wide. I mean the middle, excuse me. He's got the hot dog man taking a peek underneath. Stephen Goldner, quick peek for the lead, but 3 wide behind him. Oh, Patrick Spengler sends it in. He gives Stephen Goldner a Canadian kiss. And we got 4 cars around just like this. Oh, man. Anthony Morano out front skating away. But Ross Carina, he says, I started in the back to help you guys. Then you're going to do something like that. Well, let's go get it. Let's go hunting. Puts his head down. Cross flags in the air. 4 laps to go. The boss, Ross Carina, he's searching. He has got his head down. Go get it. The boss hunting up top. He gets the door slammed shut. Gotta lift out here. Gotta be smart. Gotta burp it. Kisses the wall just a bit, but coming to 2 sticks in the air. 2 trips around the Ant-Man. Got a giant lead. He's going to bring this thing home as long as he stays out of the wall. This final trip around, coming off a 4 white flag, going to wave. 1 lap to go. Does he catch Isaac Bowman? Does he decide to put him a lap down? What's going to happen here? Final time through 3 and 4. Checkered flag going to wave. Morano wins. Frank P2, what happened to Ross Carina? He pulled off when I wasn't even looking. He's going to come on P6. So it's going to be Frank the Good, Katz, Bowman, Carina, Barker, Goldner, and Spengler. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Stick around on the Coast to Coast Racing Network.
Thank you to all of our sponsors.
time for these 18 drivers to get set and go play in some 360 sprint cars. Your Triple G Pyrotechnics Ace is up Sim Sports. 35 lap A main here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Let's get ready to take a look at tonight's starting lineup. Row 9 to the outside, rounding out the field. The maple syrup chugging Canadian flag wearing number 30, driving Stephen Goldner is inside the 79 of Dino Deep Reynolds. Row 8 to the outside, the 39 of the high side banger Patrick Spengler to the inside, the 14 of the low line master Brennan Lacey. Row 7 to the outside, the 513, the Brewerton Beast Jeff Barker to the inside, the 016 of Jeremy Christensen. Row 6 to the outside, the 10 of the boss Ross Corinna to the inside, the 36 of Barry Goldner. Row 5 to the outside, the 9 of Isaac Bowman to the inside, the 181 Gambler Motorsports own Jeff Kemper. Row 4 to the outside, the 07 Cole Katz to his inside, the 09 of the Teddy Bear Ted York. Row 3 to the outside, the 7 of Bob DeGood to his inside, the 217 of the gentleman Jack Hitt. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 121 of the hot dog Trevor Frank to his inside, the 56 of Randy Shreves. And row 1 for tonight's 35 lap A main here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Thank you. Base is up Sim Sports and Triple G Pyrotechnics, aka the man on the pole. The outside of the front row, the 32 of the Ant-Man, Anthony Morano, and that man on the pole, the 270, the Iceman, Chad Griggs, as we take a look to the sky. The green flag is high, 35 laps to watch them fly. Your A main is underway. Chad able to slide up, shut the door. He's got it sealed. He leads the field into 3, a little bit of contact between Anthony and Mr. Shreves. Shreves leads lap number 1. Oh, he's going to send Griggs a packing. Randy Shreves takes the lead, and he does it in style. Doing it his way. He leads lap number 2. Bob DeGood on the outside. He's surfing. What can he do here in that 7 machine? Big gap behind him. He's got the toy wound up here. He likes what he's got right now. I'll tell you who doesn't like how this race has started. The 07 of Cole Katz, man. He is down 4 spots. He might be down a little more, make it 5. Is Isaac Bowman. Works that 9 machine around him. You see that 39. He's trying to do him one over. What can Dino do? Or, I mean, excuse me, the high side banger do? He does get him done. The high side banger gets around that 16 machine. Or, excuse me, gets around that 07 and Cole Katz. Just like that, he started 8th. Oh, Dino and Christensen, they make a little contact. They get it sorted out. And boy, oh boy, Trevor Frank, he leads the way. What happened to Randy Shreves? Oh, baby, Randy Shreve's no longer the man out front. It's the hot dog. Boy, oh boy. The ballpark. Out front with 27 laps to go. And I'll tell you what, he ran this afternoon. He finished P3. The hot dog was damn quick today at lunchtime, but we weren't graced with this man. Chad Griggs didn't show for it. The Iceman, he's looking to freeze everybody. Looking to rear his head. Can the 270 race his way up towards the front? I don't know. Brennan Lacey, he says, I'm up 11 spots, Shaggy. When are you going to say something about it? The low line master doing it on the inside. Here we go. Oh, we're battling for the lead side by side here in Wheatland. A menage a trois, three-way. Here comes Randy Shreve. And oh, baby, it's getting steamy. Jack Hit looking to go low. Does he send it up high? Here we go. The gentleman takes the lead. Double deuce on the clock. Oh, baby, the gentleman ain't being so nice here in Wheatland. He's your man out front. Jack Hit ain't playing around. There goes the hot dog. Looking to send it in, but he didn't have enough mustard on it. Oh, 2 for 1. Can Randy Streets get him? No, he's just going to get the one that time. Oh, Randy Streets working the inside. And here comes Brennan Lacey. Oh, baby, you thought 3 was fun. Well, 4, my God, and here comes Chad Griggs. We got 5 cars up here under the blanket. Are you kidding me? Hot Wheels back out front with 18 to go. Randy Street says, just keep this thing green. Let me run away. I need to get away from these guys. Brandon Lacey working the inside here. He's shrimp boating down there. What can the 14 do? Just dragging the net down low. Working that inside the 14. He says, come here, Randy. Nowhere to hide. Not this time, but I'm telling you, it's going to be this time. Brennan Lacey, we got a new leader here in Wheatland. And guess what? Oh, no! Brennan Lacey, he loops it. He goes around. Randy Shreve's back out front, but for how long? Yellow flag waves. Lacey goes around. Oh, Brennan Lacey goes around. Oh, man, what? That is terrible. That's so tough here for Lacey. Just going to lose it. Got a couple cars there wanting to go up and get the quick repairs here. Man, that is tough. That is really, that's brutal. Oh, you and Pat are going to Eldora? Cool deal. No, I need to go to that. I need to get to that one year, Gary. But I can't. Like you say, it's like where I work. It's for the midgets. It's their PA Speed Weeks. So I've got work Friday. Not a lot of time. What's it going to be? I think this just went Chad Griggs' way. As the green flag waves, we are back underway. The hot dog with a great restart. He's going to take it coming off a 2. He's your new leader. Oh, contact the gentleman. He goes up the racetrack. Welcome Patrick Spengler and Jeff Kemper. Where did Jeff Kemper come from? But 13 left to go. Plenty of time in this show. Oh, the teddy bear. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? As Randy Shreves gets the door slammed shut. Couldn't do it this time. It's a war. It is a duel here in Wheatland. Chad Griggs absolutely fine-tuning that machine, trying to work her to the inside. He says, well, if you guys are going to do it down here, I got to go up to the outside. Go up here, see if we can't get these fingers sticky. That's what Anthony Morano's doing. 3 wide up there, the Ant-Man. Oh, Chad Griggs found a little something here, baby. Oh, no, he's going to say, Randy, that's twice. That's twice. Shaggy had a stroke, and he remembers this. If he remembers you got me twice, you're damn right I remember it. 8 to go. Oh, contacting teddy bear. Oh, oh. Hard shot. I believe Chad Griggs comes down on Ted York. I couldn't tell. I just clipped away from this. No, now it's the more, now when we relook at it, Ted York kind of got into, let's see. Yeah, he just wasn't ready for it. That's racing. That really is. That's tough and that sucks. You don't want that you don't want it to happen. That's racing. That's just the way it's going to go sometimes. It sucks. It really does. It sucks. But that's the way it goes. And the hot dog, who is looking for his first ever Renegade Sprint Car win here with Coast to Coast. I mean, if he gets this, if Connor, let's call him Connor Frank, or I was thinking of Connor Ross, my teammate. If Trevor gets this, I mean, what a job. He's a long ways away. He's got to hold on to it. Got Hot Wheels behind him. Let's see if he can do it. Green flag waves. We're back underway. 7 laps for the boys to play. Uh-oh, here comes the high side banger. I just seen him creep up, and all of a sudden the Ant-Man. He's in P3. There's Patrick. He's clawing upstairs. Uh-oh, somebody found some grip up there in the attic. The Ant-Man showed it to him. Oh, Chad Griggs goes up there. He shuts the door. Here's the Ant-Man. He says 3 wide. Anthony not able to get it this time. The hot dog. He's really good through 1 and 2. But that outside, it's working through 3 and 4. Can he make it work through 1 and 2? 4 laps to go. Lacey, are you kidding me? Here's the quick repair. Are you kidding me? Where did Brennan Lacey come from? When did this happen? He shoots the inside. He takes the lead. Turn the first one 3. I'm gonna die. 2 laps to go. Brennan Lacey leads the show. I am losing my voice, Brennan Lacey. What did you do to me? Coming to the white flag. 1 more trip around. Anthony Morano ripping it upstairs. Can he take this thing away? Nobody's going to steal it from Brennan. Absolutely nothing could. He went to the pits. Used a quick repair. He wrecked this thing at halfway. Still got it done. Brennan Lacey, are you kidding me? Gets the win at Lucas Oil Speedway. Anthony Morano, P2 and Trevor Frank. Oh, my words. Coming home P3. Jesus God. My head's not even working after that. That was absolutely crazy. Like what happened? I forgot to pull this screen up in the 358, so screw me. I also forgot to mute Facebook. As you just heard that Facebook sound probably go off. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. These things get better and better. Or with my stroke, I just don't remember everything, and every race is the best. Oh my God. Brennan Lacey wins. Anthony Morano, P2. Trevor Frank, third. Patrick Spangler, fourth. Randy Schreezer, top five. Ross Carina, sixth. Jack Hitt, seventh. Chad Griggs, eighth. Isaac Bowman, Jeff Barker. Your top 10 and your bottom 8, Bob the Good, Jeremy Christensen, Jeff Kemper, Cole Katz, Stephen Goldner, Dean Reynolds, Barry Goldner, and Ted York. Round out the field. But phew. Oh my God. I'm not even kidding. I feel like I almost fainted there doing that at the end. That was unbelievable. Where in the hell? Time out. Where was Brennan Lacey? Okay, he restarted sixth. All right. That's a little better than I thought. Okay. But he went and used a quick repair. That's crazy. Big time by Brennan. We'll see if we can't get trying to wait for Trevor here. I feel like I've taken a long time, actually. I don't see him up in the waiting room. Wait, did he not bring home third? But yeah, he definitely did, according to my thing. Yeah, P3. Right? Yeah. All right. Well. All right. As much as I want to be cool and like say like, oh yeah, I'll grab him after. I've got to be a stickler, dude. We used to have rules in this league where, you had to hang out in Discord. You had to. It was the rules. Had to hang out in Discord. And that way, like, the broadcaster could, pull you up or do what I need to do. And, won't let me. Oh, yeah. Jeff Barker's down there in the waiting room. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's just go.
1, 2, 3, you can't park there!
We don't know where third place guy is. Screw it. We're only interviewing the top two tonight.
I
Anthony.
think he's not feeling too good. I think he said something to Jack. I think Jack said he was going to let you know, but I guess Jack hasn't gotten that far yet.
Oh, okay. Well, no, he definitely messaged me, but I have so much going on, dude. Tell him I had a stroke. I can't.
Multitasking doesn't work.
Yeah, dude. I'm in my own mode. But Anthony, man, congratulations on the P2. It was literally coming down to the wire there. I mean, he kind of gapped you a little bit on the last lap, but you were relentless on that outside. You know, most guys work in the inside, but you were absolutely hounding and pounding the top, man. Just not able to get it done. But P2, that's a pretty good run. How are we feeling?
Pretty good. I mean, I got beat by Brendan Lacey. Nothing to hang my head about. A very, very slick and technical track. So when you don't run these things that much, you know, once a week at most, yeah, I'll take that. Kept the car clean. Just was looking for grip wherever I could find it and letting momentum do everything for me. I really wasn't on the throttle much, or definitely wasn't trying to use any brake to spin myself into a circle. So just riding along on the top, looking for the moisture, and worked out there. Got around, I think that was Trevor and Shreves running side by side there in front of me. Then look over, come out of the corner, and here comes Lacey along the bottom. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, no, and he was. I mean, some people were running what, you know, they may have thought was the bottom, and then there was Lacey. You know, he was running. I mean, so far down low, it was unbelievable. He must have been using the brake going into there. I don't know. I got a bunch of questions for him, but were you surprised? Did you see how low he was actually running that car in there? I mean, it was crazy, Anthony. Did you know you could run that low here?
I mean, in a modified, yeah, I know I can't do it in a sprint car. Not a chance in hell. I would destroy that thing. I'd rip that left front right off.
Yeah, I am right there with you. Sometimes you gotta know your limits and know where to put the race car.
Yeah.
And man, that's
the sprint cars. My limits are far, far away from anything I could rip apart off. It's as far as I know.
Amen, man, and that's exactly what you did. You put that thing up top as far as you could go, and you let that thing run high and wide, man. You looked pretty good. Just came home a little bit short, man. But like you said yourself, coming home P2 to Brendan Lacey, that to some people, and me included, that's a win. So hell of a job, Anthony. Congratulations. Who you want to thank on the P2?
I got to thank my wife, Sherry, the boys at FTM, Super Dare Car, Swan Speed Shop, Expert Installation, Castlereagh Flagstone, Shaggy TV, Vertex Graphics, G&G Drywall Services, the 1,000,001 other people on the car, everybody watching. Shaggy, I believe you are the sponsor for this, correct?
410s. Chad Griggs does it with his Triple G Pyrotechnics. I'm glad you're saying this because I need to test my brain. And what the Aces Up Sim Sports. That's what it is.
Well, big shout out to Chad for sponsoring and blowing things up, because that's always fun to do. Everybody at Coast to Coast, you for doing a broadcast.
Well, hey, hell of a job, Anthony. Congratulations. Can't wait to talk to you again, brother.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah, man, coming home P2, and now we get to talk to the belle of the ball. And Lacey, I'm telling you, when you wrecked your car, you sat there for about 5 or 6 seconds because you thought about turning this dang POS off. You almost quit for about 5 seconds, and then you decided, no, I'm going to go in there. I'll use my quick repair. We'll give it a shot. And brother, you came back. You drove your damn tail off, and you ended up winning this thing. I mean, this has to be one of the most satisfying wins you've ever had, brother. You kicked their ass tonight. How are you feeling?
It's been there, done that too many times before. You know that. So it's been one of those nights. Kind of heat race sucked. Start tailback, and you know how that goes. I like to sit way back there because they don't know you're coming, and then once you get up there and you show them the line, it's like, well, here we go again. So, able to get up there, and luckily, I don't know what it is, but something how these cars work and how I drive them around this place, nobody else can do it like that. So it kind of pays off, and luckily I can go where they're not.
Yeah, I mean, when you kind of caught Trevor at a weird time. He was having Anthony kind of harass him on the outside. Did you do that purposely, or was it kind of, you get there when you get there? Because, I mean, you kind of left him sitting in the dust. He didn't know what to do. I mean, he had Anthony, like I say, pounding that outside, and, I mean, he thought he was running the bottom until you came around him there. I mean, it was pretty crazy to watch.
Yeah, it wasn't really, I'd say, trying to set him up for anything. It's just knowing where the car is going to be able to go, and the minute I see it open in front of me, it's game on. I'm going to commit to it. So, it's fitting it down there and being able to control it where other guys will go down there and can't really get that car to stop is where it pays dividends. Because, I mean, if you would have told me with about 12 to go, I would have came from 16th to back up here. You know how that goes. But I'm always down for a good challenge.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say, because, Lacey, if you tell me that exact thing, I quit. Okay. I don't even worry about it. I just load it up. I say, okay, I'll watch you guys do it, see what else I can learn. But man, you went in there, you fixed that thing, and you went up there, and seriously, I never curse in here. I like to, they say it's important, but dude, you kicked their ass. I mean, that was a lot of fun to watch. You drove up through the field and absolutely dusted them. Hell of a job, man. Congratulations on the big win. Who you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank I got calling the best crew chief in iRacing, because Goldner knows how to get these damn things to turn around these places. So, he kind of sucks at driving anymore, but he's a hell of a crew chief, and you can tell him I said that. So, yeah, you know how he goes. Pretty much tells you, throw this in it, suck it up, drive it, and right there at 12 to go is telling you, yeah, it's plenty of laps. So you know how he works, but good to have him in the corner. Good to have the boys over at Stephen Goldner Racing as well. So huge shout out to them. Huge shout out to you as well. It's been a minute since we've been up here in an interview. So I think I'm going to try a hand in the 410 and see if I can be a field filler tonight.
Well, I mean, if you drive that thing anywhere near as good as you drove this thing, I mean, you're going to be a force out there. Good luck, man. Go get them.
Appreciate you.
Brandon Lacey absolutely came through and destroyed those guys. I mean, you see how low he's running. It's unbelievable. There's some points where he's down on that white, I mean, completely comes off the dirt and is kind of in as tight as he can, like right there. He kind of peels it. There he goes up a little higher. But, man, it is unbelievable to watch him on the bottom. Here through 1 and 2, he is so low. Those last couple times around, it was very impressive to watch. He went out there and man, he stole this thing. So hell of a job by Brennan Lacey. Congrats on the big win. We're gonna step away for a minute or two on the Coast to Coast Racing Network, and we'll be right back with Shaggy TV 410 Sprint Cars. Stick around.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Alrighty, we are back live on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. Sorry, I didn't want to watch those ads twice. So I was like, might as well just clip it over. And then, well, of course, took way longer than I thought it would. In order to do all my jazz, do all my nonsense. And we've got 15 cars for your Shaggy TV 410 sprint cars. Stephen Goldner, currently your quick time. Reynolds P2, Jack Hitt out here on the racetrack. Morano, John Short, 2 cars on the racetrack here. In our other room, Carter Koonsman just in a wreck there. That ain't good. Oh, wait, no, that ain't Carter. That's Tom Jr. Maybe a relative, or it's another one. Oh, sorry, you don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Talking about those midgets in there, the 600 wingless for their speed week. We take a look at qualifying. First car on the racetrack is going to be the hot dog. Dean Reynolds takes purple sector 2, but it's not quick time. Anthony Morano's the quickest with a 12.248. He fires the quickest opening lap. Is he quicker the second time around? He isn't. He goes 12.30. Chad Griggs with a 12.29. Can the Iceman go a little quicker here second time around? Green sector 1, yellow sector 2. Chad Griggs not quick enough. Just a little slower than Anthony. It was a little quicker, but the lap time still going to keep him P2. Brendan Lacey ripping around in the 14 machine. Put the right rear up there, letter E. Lacey green, what's it mean? P3 for the 14 machine. First sector, lap number 2 is yellow, eats the wall, flips the outside. Brendan Lacey says, well, ain't going to get any quicker here. Going to be Anthony, Chad, Brennan, your top 3. Patrick and Ted round out your top 5. First of 2 heat races. Let's get ready. Take a look at your starting lineup. Row 4 to the outside, the 36 of Barry Goldner. To the inside, the 51 of John Short. Row 3 to the outside, the 217 of the Gentleman Jack Hit. To the inside, the 56 of Randy Shreves. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 32 of the Ant-Man Anthony Morano. To his inside, the 14 of the Low Line Master, Lacey. Row 1. 4 heat race number 1 for your Shaggy TV 410 sprint cars. To the outside, the 09 of the Teddy Bear, Ted Yorkin. Starting on the pole, the 121 of the Hot Dog, Trevor Frank. Oh, I may have to run and get a drink quick. I thought I could make it this whole time, but my throat kind of sucks. Getting real phlegmy. Bunch of junk in there. Hot Dog on the pole, Teddy Bear on the outside, Alicia Morano, row number 2. We roll into 3. And off of turn number 4, we look to the sky. The green flag is high. 8 laps to watch them fly. Race number 1 is underway. Lacey looking on the bottom. He's trying to search. He takes the lead. He leads lap number 1. Brennan Lacey started 3rd, up to 1st in a matter of moments here. Jacket, he's scrambling a little bit. He falls to the tail. Not the way Jacket wanted heat race number 1 to go. Brennan Lacey right back on the bottom where he left off in the 360 sprint car. There's a lot more grip upstairs now in this heat race. Did a little bit of track work. Got a fresh racetrack. A little bit of shine there going into 3. 121, loving it, man. The Hot Dog up top, high and wide, cross flags wave. We're halfway, but Brandon Lacey says, excuse me. Clips the outside wall, though, going down the backstretch. The Hot Dog takes a peek back down inside. Oh, Brandon Lacey going to send it in. Slide job. He's really going to gap him. And here we go, Mr. Frank. Going to take a peek up behind that 51. Creep up on the inside. No, he's going to lose out to Anthony. Now the Ant-Man going to lose 2 spots, 3 spots, 4 spots. Hot Wheels going to get him on the inside, but Brennan Lacey coming to the white flag. Final trip around. The 114 drops the sails down the backstretch for the final time. Through turn 3, off of 4, checkered flag waves. Brennan Lacey wins heat race number 1. Followed by Frank, Short, Shreves, York. And side by side, a little bit of contact there. Morano hit. Barry Goldner rounds out the field. Starting on up for your second and final heat race of the night. Your Shaggy TV 410 sprint cars. The inside of row number 4, the 7 of Bob DeGood. Row 3 to the outside, the 513 of Jeff Barker. To the inside, the 79 of Dean Reynolds. Row 2 to the outside, the 270, the Iceman. Chad Griggs is inside the 39. The high side banger, Patrick Spangler in row 1 for heat race number 2. To the outside, the 30 of Steven Goldner, and starting on the pole, the 16 of Jared Christensen. Final time into turns number 3. Off of 4 as we look to that sky. The green flag is high. Time to watch them fly. 8 laps to play. Heat race number 2 is underway. Ooh, Patrick Spangler going to work the inside. Chad Griggs going upstairs. 4th to 2nd right away. 4th to 1st, maybe. Steven Goldner goes up there, shuts the door. Chad Griggs says, I don't care, I'll go to the bottom. He takes the lead. Good night, Chad Griggs. Doing it right here in Missouri. .16 of Christensen. He falls back to 4th, kind of stuck there to try to shut Dino off. Dino going to look to the outside, though, thinking about them making a move. Doesn't even think about it. He does it. The 79 gets it done. A little bit of shine to that 79, and maybe like a little more. He sees Steven Goldner get loose in that 30 machine. Can Dino run him down? Maybe hook up to him. Oh, a big send from Jeff Barker in the 513 machine. He's looking to let that thing eat on the bottom. Same with Steven Goldner. He just lost the rear end coming off of 4. Patrick Spangler goes up too high. He's going to lose 1, 2. Oh, him and Dino. Car over. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 cars involved. Is Dino able to keep rolling? Jeff Barker, he's got no wing on that thing. The white flag going to wait for Chad Griggs, the Iceman. One more trip around. Through down the backstretch into 3 off of turns number 4. Checkered flag waves. Gray's going to win it by 3 seconds over Goldner and Christensen. Bob DeGood going to bring home 4th. And it's going to be, then he's going to be followed by Barker and Reynolds. Man, my voice keeps going out. This sucks. Because I don't have a sore throat. Nothing like that. Just my voice is going away. Crazy. We're not going to commercial break. We're sticking around this time. My voice. Almost time for the 410 sprint cars to get out and go play for 30 laps here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. And your Shaggy TV 410 sprint cars. Let's get ready to take a look at tonight's final starting lineup of the night. Row 8 to the inside, the 36 of Barry Goldner. Row 7 to the top shelf, the 39 of the high side banger, Patrick Spengler. To the inside, the 217 of the gentleman Jack. Yeah. Row 6 to the outside, the 79 of Dino, Dean Reynolds. To the inside, the 32, the Magic Ant-Man, Anthony Morano. Row 5 to the top shelf, the 513 of the Brewerton Beast, Jeff Barker. To the inside, the 56. Randy Shreves. Row 4 to the outside, the 7 of Bob DeGood. To the inside, the 09 of the Teddy Bear, Ted York. Row 3 to the outside, the 016 of Jeremy Christensen. To the inside, the 51 of John Short. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 30 of Stephen Goldner. To the inside, the 121 of Trevor Frank. And row 1 to the top shelf, the 270 of Chad Griggs. And starting on the pole, the 14 of Brennan Lacey. But I believe row 2 is row 1. I think row 1 went to the tail from what I'm seeing. As we roll into turn 3 and off of turns number 4, green flag, set the wave. 30 laps to play. Your Shaggy TV A-Main is underway. Oh, Stephen Goldner wastes no time at all. He takes the early lead. No, Trevor Frank, he did not. No, Trevor Frank, he was up front. He did not take the EOL like I thought he did. It was just Lacey and Chad Griggs. I think Jeremy Christensen, he goes around up top in the 016. Let's see what happened to him. First caution flag of the night here in the 016. Just went up on top, and you see barely even stopped. But it was enough for a caution flag, first caution of the night. Patrick Spengler gets back out on the racetrack. Not too sure what happened. Patrick crashed early. Patrick is going to be a lap or two down. Tough break there for Patrick Spengler. Definitely not the way he wants that. Steve King Foundation pace car pulls off. Green flag, set the way. Drivers roll down the backstretch and into 3. Frank Goldner. Who's it gonna be? Green flag waves. We are back underway. Oh, here comes Shorty down on the bottom trying to make it work on the inside in that 51 machine. Oh, the hot dog sends it in. Oh, Goldner, no! He sends it up the hill, gets into the hot dog. Dino, he gets a piece. He goes around, but Frank gets the absolute worst. He is obliterated here. Let's go up top. Oh, baby. I mean, that was a wild, wild ride. Oh, and Dino just gets caught there by Lacey. Tough break. Goldner holds on to the lead. That's one way to do it. As the lights go off, this time by 1 lap till we're back to green flag. Yeah, we do have a double file restart here. Should be the final double file restart we have. As green flag waves, we're back underway. Stephen Goldner opens up the can there. John Short seals it off, goes up, takes the lead, drives to the top. Goldner puts it back down low. He leads the lap by a nose. Hot Wheels jumps up the P2, side by side there for fourth. Oh, Anthony Morano goes around up and over on the lid. And Anthony Morano. Oh. We are still wrecking. Oh, no. Eddie Ork was off the racetrack. He must have been involved in that second wreck. We kind of heard it. Oh, he definitely was involved. So you can see there. There's contact between Chad and Anthony. And looking at it here, Ted just kind of runs into the back there of Chad. What's going to happen here? He kind of buckles it down into Barker. Jack hit. He sees it happening. But does he survive? He does see it happening. You got to give him the credit. You know, he's maneuvering down. He gets out of the way. Now, Patrick Spengler, what does he do in the 39? Oh, the 16 of Christensen. He barely makes it. Everybody else made it through that until that right there. Green flag waves. Ooh, we're back underway. Shorty jumped the cushion there. He's going to lose 2 spots. Griggs and Hot Wheels going to get him coming out of 2, now off of 4. Lap in the books. Going to put him back a couple spots. You see Hinton and Barker battling side by side. They're a little further back. The Brewerton Beast going to take a peek on the outside. He's searching up there for grip. Now he's going to lose one to Lacey. The low line master was just using it in the 360s. Why not do it again? The 14 on the inside. Looking like $1 million down there. Oh, baby. Meanwhile, Stephen Goldner out front. 19 laps to go this time by. We've got 11 in the books. Chad Griggs down there channeling his inner Lacey, trying to work it, trying to find that grip on the inside. Jack Hitt, meanwhile, taking that extra power. He's got the middle rolling. So does Patrick Spangler. Now he's going up to the top shelf. The 39 says, whip it. Oh, baby. Running the top shelf, beating the hell out of it in that 39. He's going to take over P5. Can Patrick Spengler get himself up into the podium? He's running down Jack Hitt. Oh, he's setting his hooks in. It's a matter of time. There he goes. Your leader. Oh, here comes Chad Griggs. He's going to the top side. Oh, Hot Wheels gonna shut the door. Chad Griggs goes back to the bottom. Oh, Chad almost jumps over top of the cushion. Here we go. It's a drag race. Little bit of a contact. Shreve's gonna smack the wall. Oh, caution flag gonna wave. And I believe it's for Ted York in the 09. He goes around the teddy bear. Gets a shot. It looked like there on the rewind. Just gets a little shot there from the 79 of Dino. But Dino may have gotten a little pinch there from Christensen. Let's see. He thinks about running this in the middle 3 wide here. Yeah, just little bump. Dino's a little squirrely there on entry. Just a little kiss. The back there of York. Ted York goes around. Caution flag waves. And Stephen Golden are going to do what he's done so many times, lead us back to yet another restart here. At the Lucas Oil Speedway. Green flag waves. We're back underway. 13 laps left to go play. Chad Griggs hunting on the bottom. Here we go. Drag race down into 3. The Iceman looking to seal the deal here on the bottom. Oh, a little bit of contact into 1. Goldner kissed the outside wall, came down, got into the Iceman. But boy, oh boy, Chad Griggs holds him off, gets it done. And Chad Griggs, he's looking to have a little fun. He's leading here in Wheatland, Missouri. Patrick Spengler, he moves up to the podium, but for how long? Hot Wheels looking to rear his way back into P3. The 56, though, can't find any grip. Here comes Lacey. Brennan on the top side in that 14, nowhere to hide, gets in the outside wall. Oh, baby, now he gets the door slammed shut, Patrick Spengler. Oh, man, here we go, cars in the outside wall, contact. Jack Hitt. And I believe that is Trevor Frank, he's got damage. We stay green, the 39 of Patrick Spengler hunting there in 3rd. Can he find a way around Stephen Goldner? He's running out of time. Lacey goes to, or Goldner, excuse me, goes to the inside. Now he tucks it back up top while Griggs goes to the inside. They're rotating here, shuffling the inside outside. Where's the place to be? Patrick Spengler roping the top. Caution flag, gun away. Bob the Good on the lid coming off at 2. Oh, whoops. We clicked the wrong button. Damn it. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it would happen eventually. Looked like Shorty just tried to throw that slider in there, and Bob just kind of drove it in there, stuck it, and he was there. At that point, wasn't able to grab it out of the wall. Sent straight up in the outside. Tough break for Bob. My throat is kind of starting to hurt now, though, so I think I jinxed myself. We heard my voice go out. It is Speed Week, and I'm supposed to work Friday. I better not be having any throat issues this week. So, I wasn't going to work this Thursday anyway. It's Adam, but you definitely won't be hearing me say much. Green flag waves, we're back underway. We'll keep these interviews short and sweet to close this thing out. 5 laps to go for the 270 of Chad Griggs, who leads the way. Stephen Goldner lurking on the inside, opens up the lid for Patrick Spangler, who surges to the lead, the 39. Does he have enough time to go up there and get Chad Griggs? We'll have to see. 3 laps to play. Caution flag gonna wave. A little bit of contact there between Barker and Dino, and then Jacket with nowhere to go slams in to Dean there. And Dean's going to lose the front wing. Caution flag's going to wave. That may be the end of the night there for Dino. Steve King Foundation pace car will pull off. Tim Buckwater just won Speed Week. What a heat race. The Iceman looks to take the green flag. 2 laps to go. Can the Iceman hang on for the final? Green, white, checkered. You see Patrick Spangler. He's the whole way up top trying to build up some steam, but he went too high, I think. Chad Griggs only has 1 more trip around the racetrack. Final time into 1. Through 2. Into 3. And off the turn 4, the Iceman gets it done at the Lucas Oil Speedway. He brings home the win. Spangler P2 and Brennan Lacey rounds out the podium. 2 podiums on the night there for Brennan Lacey. Good runs for Brennan. Goldner, Short, your top 5. Shreves, Christensen, Barker, York. Goldner, your top 10. Or Barry Goldner, I should say. Round out your top 10. Rest of your field. Hitt, Reynolds, Morano, DeGood, and Trevor Frank. Round out the field. Long time no speak, Brennan. How we feeling, man? P3 this time, maybe not what you wanted, but I'm sure you'll take it, brother.
I hate these things. I mean, hey, we turned that thing all the way down on the power limiter just to be able to learn how to drive these things. So that's my one and only show out for the 410s this year, probably.
Yeah, man, these things can get so wild. I mean, how low did you actually go on the power limiter? What did you do?
As low as it would let me go. It was yeah, these things and me don't mix just because heavy foot doesn't do good with a whole lot of horsepower unless you're going straight. So it it kind of got ourselves in a bit of a run there, but that's why we started in the back. But as you can see again, the 30 car sucked, so we got P3.
Well, man, I mean, at the end of the day, you collect the win in the last one, you come home P3 in this one, first and a third, man. 2 for 2 in the sprint cars. You'll probably take the double podium, man. So hell of a job. You're coming in here to a smaller racetrack, not a lot of banking. You're able to somehow still get this thing down to the bottom and get the job done. So hell of a job, Brennan. Congratulations on the P3. Who you want to thank?
I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Stephen Goldner Racing, of course. Same guys. It's fun coming out here doing this every so often. So we'll see if we'll be back next week. But huge shout out to you as well for all the broadcasting.
Well, hey, hell of a job, Brennan. Congrats on the good run, man, and hopefully we see you back here soon.
Yes, sir.
Brennan Lacey bringing home the P3, and now the man who brought home P2. Let's go ahead and pull him up here as my brain started to not work. I almost gave Patrick credit for the win here. That would have been pretty funny as I have one of my stroke moments. But sadly, even if I would have done that, Patrick, it would have all righted its wrongs here at the end of the day. And a second is what you'll have to take. So, it doesn't matter what I want to say. In reality, P2 is a P2. And, man, that's still a pretty good run for you. How are we feeling?
Pretty good. And Renegades and in the 410s qualify good. I forgot how to race in both heat races, and then so I started in the back of both features, and had a good car there at the end. But catching Chad would have been one thing, and passing would have been another. But yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, and at this racetrack, it seems like, and it was more so. It was pretty neat, I guess. Now that I think about it, with my stupid ass brain. Oh shit! And I cursed. I just cursed again. All right, I better stop, Patrick. I got to chill on that. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it's neat to think about now that I do it. But with the 410, with all this power, that was the first time you guys really got to go up top and eat there at the end of a feature. Both other features, it seemed like the place to be was at the bottom at the end or somewhere in the middle. Is that kind of what you felt throughout the night? I mean, normally I talk to some of those other guys on the podium, especially in the 360s. Sometimes, I mean, I'd always felt in the past that I would see you guys, up on the top, that maybe that was the place to be. But tonight it just didn't seem like it. And I mean, I did in the afternoon race, and it seemed like the bottom was the place to be there also.
Yeah, I was trying something new in the 410s today. I took all the power out for qualifying the heat and the feature. I think I qualified third or fourth, which I didn't think I was going to get that high being that early, taking all the power out. But in the feature, I wasn't having that much wheel spin as I would have had with if I would have left power in there. So I was just trying something out on a smaller track like that, figuring see how much it would hinder the car. And I think it was too bad. I don't know what Chad was running though.
Well, hey, man, hell of a job. Maybe didn't get the podium like you wanted in the 360, but you get it back here in the 410. So congratulations, Patrick, on the P2. Who you want to thank?
Just you for the awesome broadcast, everything you do for the league, Jeff, Jack, and Dean for running the league, and Dad back home watching.
Well, hell of a job, Patrick. Congrats, man. Can't wait to talk to you again, brother.
Sounds good, thanks.
Patrick Spangler gets the job done here, bringing home P2. But now we get to talk to the man who, well, he struggled a little bit there in the 360s, but able to right the ship here in the 410s. Chad, you wiped the floor with him, man. How are we feeling after that one?
I don't know if I would say wipe the floor with anything. I really didn't even know where to be there. It was I don't even know, like in the middle of that race, I just took an EOL at the beginning to have a little bit of fun and see if I could do anything working through the field. And there, I don't know, it was over halfway through. I ripped the absolute top in 1 and 2, and it was super fast, but it was so close to going over the edge that I was just like, I don't know if I want to do that. I can almost just put the bottom down there and be a whole lot safer. But yeah, like I didn't even know. I saw that, there were corners that Spangler was faster, and I just didn't really want to move up there. I was just really just trying to kind of just hang on and ride at that point.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to do it either. I probably, well, I mean, I wouldn't have been near as fast as you, but I would have wanted to play it a little more safe and probably stay off of it. But, I'm not sure if you've gotten to look at replays or what you could maybe hear, but man, some of those guys that were running the top, dude, they were off the track in 1 and 2. Did you think about it all? I mean, it's tough when you're the leader going up there, and I think you were a little bit quicker than them, but it was starting to even out a little bit towards the end. I mean, they were way up there, Chad. Did you ever think about it?
Not really. It just seemed a whole lot safer to putt around the bottom and just keep it in the tack down there, just right along that little concrete edge. But yeah, I knew that they were fast up there if they could hit it, and I could probably do it too. But I don't know. To me, especially in 1 and 2, like I don't know if they were over the ledge part, because in 1 and 2 you go over the ledge and you just got to totally gather the car back up and bring it off the exit. Whereas it's always been in 3 and 4 you can typically run on the flat part where it flattens off, kind of shelves off up there. In 3 and 4 you could always bring it over the top of that and still be fast. I know Spangler was saying that he was doing that in 3 and 4 and it was fast. And I was kind of putting my right side out over the edge of it too in 3 and 4 a little bit, but I was just kind of trying to playing it a little bit more safe than be sorry there.
Well, hey, man, like I was saying earlier, at the end of the day, the 360s I know necessarily didn't go your way, but you're able to right the ship, man. Go ahead and kill these guys. I know you don't want to say it, but man, I'll say it for you. You were even playing it safe, not necessarily pounding the outside like what I think was quick at the end. You're just playing it safe and I mean pulling away from those guys little by little there at the end. Chad, it was fun to watch. Hell of a job. Congratulations on the big win. Who you want to thank?
Again, as always, thank you, Shaggy, for the great broadcast that you do. Thanks C2C for the league, Jack Hit, all the admins, Dean, everybody that has a hand in making the thing work there. And then I also would thank my team, TJM, as well.
Well, hey, hell of a job, man. Congratulations, and can't wait to talk to you again next week, bud.
Thanks, Shaggy.
Chad Griggs bringing home the win here in Wheatland, Missouri at the I-55 Raceway. And, well, he's one of the guys, we don't always talk to him, but we kind of expect to talk to him. He's kind of a common staple here on Monday nights. He is a clean, hard racer, and he is damn good at it. So we'll probably be hearing from him again real soon. But I'm doing this droning talking. Where are we next week? We're at Lanier. So Lanier, gonna be a good time. Where are we? I'm looking. Trying to look at our schedule. So I think we don't have it in there correctly. Looking ahead on the C2C schedule. Because I don't know when it is. Let's look at this. I was tagged. I can find it. July 27th through 30th. Don't you guys forget to go sign up for that. I'm only going to be able to be here July 27th because it is Speed Weeks here in PA for the outlaw micro midgets, like the 300s and 500s. So I'm going to be up at the racetrack on the 28th and the 30th and the 29th. The World of Outlaws are at our big track. So I'm going to go up there, try to, kiss some butt. See what people I can meet, doors I can open. So I'll be gone all that week, but that's 2 weeks away. We had it scheduled for Volusia that week. So week 7, yeah, that'll be pushed back on the schedule. They'll probably get that updated here soon, but make sure you get signed up for that. Let's get it filled up. That'll be a good one. That'll be our Knoxville Nationals. That is always a good show. But on behalf of everyone here on the Coast to Coast Racing Network, I'm Zach Chapman saying so long. Have a good evening. Take it easy. We'll be back Wednesday night. Adam will be here. And Adam will actually be here Thursday. Because, I forgot. I have a doctor's appointment up in Hershey. And I probably won't get back until, literally at 7 o'clock. Or maybe right before it. So Adam's cool enough to fill in for me. And so you guys, I'll see you back here next Monday. Take it easy.